Welcome back to the Pick Six Podcast Show. Down the home stretch, fellas, going to talk a little NFC North. Brady, I'll start with you. The record remains intact. The Packers have not drafted a wide receiver in the first round going back to 2002. They're crushing it in the second round. Randall Cobb, Jordy Nelson, Greg Jennings, Davante Adams, who's no longer with the team. If you're Aaron Rodgers, how do you feel about this? Because there was some reporting that he actually knew Davante Adams was going to have to move on or was willing to move on when he returned, Aaron Rodgers did, and now that has happened. Aaron Rodgers said he was surprised a few weeks ago. I don't think he was. Is Aaron Rodgers feeling good in that division that isn't very strong, or does he have some reservations about where things stand offensively?
Look, I think it's hard anytime you lose your number one wide receiver. That's kind of your security blanket, if you will. When they need a play, that's who he goes to. And they knew each other like the back of each other's hand. That chemistry is hard to develop in one offseason. So even though Christian Watson looks to be that next wide receiver who was drafted in the second round and is going to follow in the footsteps of Davante Adams or Greg Jennings or Jordy Nelson or whoever else you want to throw in that conversation, there's still a lot of time between now and then, a lot of work to be done in order to get to that point. So the truth of the matter is, I'm sure he was concerned by it, maybe not surprised, and maybe had an idea of what may take place and had to be okay with it if he wanted to eventually come back and sign the contract that he did. But at the end of the day, he just wants to win a Super Bowl. I mean, that's what this is about. The Green Bay Packers give him the best chance not only winning the division, but winning a Super Bowl by coming back. And I think they had one of the better drafts, too, in drafting exactly to their needs and trying to give him one more shot at winning one.
Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers is happy as things stand because, hey, they finally took a receiver, period. It might not have been in the first round, but it was with one of the top 34 picks. I'm sure he was thrilled jumping off his couch or doing one of those three-finger tequila sips he likes to do. He saw the Packers actually trade up. They had 2 second-round picks in the 50s, parlayed that and turned it into the 34th overall pick in Christian Watson. But as Brady said, even if Watson is good, it's not going to be easy to replicate the chemistry and success he had with Davante Adams. It's probably not going to happen. And so if Christian Watson can't do that, then your offense isn't as good as it was last year or the year before, or as good as it's been every year since Matt LaFleur's been hired and Aaron Rodgers has had Davante Adams to throw to. And so if your offense is taking a step back, you got to lean a little bit more on your defense. And so in that sense, it does make sense that they use 2 of their first-round picks on defensive players. I do think that the Packers are good this season, but man, this feels like last year I thought they were a Super Bowl contender. This year, I'm not so sure they're one of the top 2 teams in the NFC.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.